Hey, so you remember that computer I showed you in my last video? That was my personal build. I was talking about computer cases and RGB. I'm happy with my case, but I got a water cooler like you guys saw in the last video. And I'm in college doing engineering. I've got to do some CAD work every now and again. So we decided to water cool it. Only problem is this case that I've got is a Thermaltake MS1 or MSI or something like that. Arctic edition, of course, but I got it from a friend. He gave it to me for free. I'm happy with it. It's got a dust filter, but the fan mounting points, you can't really put a radiator on that without some modifications. So I wanted to put a bracket on and mount it vertically outside the case and just pop the window out. But we had a Dremel on hand, and well, here it is. There it is. Yep. Switch the case fan in the back around. Switch that all around, and now it's looking a little. Damn. Okay, I had a screwdriver. Damn it! I put it back outside. Okay. Mostly undone. That's good. Sometimes it's really hard focusing on. Damn it! Fail. Yep. Hard focusing on two things at once, you know? Oh, I only had the one screw in. That's good. So there you go. That's the inside of my build now. Of course, I had to hook the cables up a little bit differently so that cables from the fans, the pump takes up CPU fan header 1, and these are the ring fans with the 5 pins. So I'm going to boot it up as soon as I get it all plugged in, of course. But one of them is hooked up as a system fan, and I'm pretty sure I tested this before, taking everything apart and taking out my old air cooler. With these particular fans, when you put the pins in, you know how they have like the little section where there's the prongs that slot in, and it has those guides, like my thumb and pinky here, sort of. Well, you put the top 4 pins in, and you leave the 5th one at the bottom hanging out. Pretty sure that'll work. So here it is, all hooked up. Let's turn the monitor on. I just use this as like a headphone stand here. Let's see, yeah, got that microphone from my sister. That's good, I've been using that for now. So let's boot her up. And we didn't fully protect it from little metal flakes as best as we could. I mean, we could have taped everything off, but we just had like I don't know, we did something to keep the little metal flakes from getting everywhere. So this is, okay. Moment of truth. Shit. Fuck. Okay. CPU DRAM. Shit. Those lights that went on in there, they were going CPU, DRAM, CPU. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. I got it to work. Apparently all it took was just, I took the cooler off the water block because it was facing sort of an unusual way. Let's say the logo is written parallel to my thumb. It was this way, so I turned it this way, loosened the nuts a little bit, they were holding it in place, and then when that didn't work, I just pulled out the system fan 3 connection, which is to the, one of those fans. Anyways, probably towards the one in the back. And then the one in the front, I unplugged that. The system wasn't having any issues at that point, so I just did that to make sure that that fan would actually operate. So yeah, turns out the positioning I had was wrong. You have the 5 connections. when you go to plug it into your motherboard, you plug it in, you want those top 4 to... No, wait, hang on. Oh, no, wait, it's the bottom 4 connections you need touching, because those weren't moving before.